Aries, welcome to your May 2022 reading. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. Cross watchers, new watchers, everybody. If this is not your first time here, absolutely welcome back. A special thank you to anyone who's a return watcher. This will be for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Aries. You guys. We'll be using the Influence of the Angels, the blue deck. If you're interested, we're going to jump right on in. Let's get a little closer. We'll be doing a Celtic cross for the sign of Aries for the month of May 2022. To be fair and just full disclosure, I am reading this in February. Or I'm sorry, March. We just had St. Patrick's Day. So we're a little bit into March. And I will be posting this on April 1st. So time is a flat circle, as we all know. There's a little bit of a give and take with the energy. So some may enter into your sign or come into your realm a little bit ahead of other energies. So just take it. If it resonates, please let me know. Leave the little Aries emoji in the box, in the description box, and comment. If you guys comment, I will always comment back, even if it's just to say thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I love talking to you guys. You guys know that. But enough chit-chat. I know fire signs in particular have a lot going on this time of year. So away we go, Aries. This is the center of the reading. This is the here and the now energy of whenever you're watching this, be it when it goes up. If you want to watch it in early May, that's fine. If you just happen across this video at some point in May, like I said, time is a flat circle. And one for clarity off in the corner, and away we go. Here in the now, we have the Five of Cups. We'll hopefully get a good look at that card. This is a card of disappointment. This is a card of kind of not really having all of your needs met. However, this is also a card of surprise universal intervention. This is a card that does speak to, hopefully this isn't blown out, hopefully you guys can see it. This is the proverbial gift from the universe. That energy is crossed with the Three of Pentacles, the building of a community. It's the apprentice and the blacksmith shoeing a horse, working together. In the traditional Rider-Waite, they are literally building the church. They are masons building the church, putting decorations into the church. So if you are unhappy for any reason, any emotionally unfulfilled, and that's what this card represents, it is a card that is paired with the energy of working together, working as a group, working towards a common goal, may bring you unexpected satisfaction. Base of the reading, the Emperor, standing in your own power, Aries. This is your card. This is the card that is that leader of the pack. That's you guys. It's standing on your own 2 feet. It's standing in your own power, being, albeit a little stubborn. I know you guys have that in common with your May cousins, the Taurians. But this is a card of being your own boss, standing on your own merit, and really being more than a king. This is the Emperor. It is a leader which can bring together many nations. The patchwork. Think of the Roman Empire and everyone and all the different cultures that it encompassed, ruled by one man, somebody like a Julius Caesar. And if you wanted to compare yourself to Julius Caesar, go right ahead. That's fine. Um, he is not necessarily he. The energy of this card is male energy. It's masculine energy. So it is a little bit more on the aggressive side versus the feminine passive side, which would the companion to this would be the Empress. A little bit more passive, a little bit more nurturing. This is aggression, not nearly aggression, but assertiveness. So we'll put that down for a moment. Immediate past, the 9 swords. Sleepless nights, the wouldas, the couldas, the second guessing yourself, keeping yourself up, beating yourself up, and just this is in the past, so excellent. If you're going to have this energy, you want to see it in the past. So this is energy you have moved forward from. That I could have said this, I should have done that, I could have gone in a different direction. This is more than self-reflection. This is a card of really demonizing yourself. And I'm glad to see if you have this card in your reading that it's in the past, because it's that energy is over. Crowning the spread, we have the King of Swords, a card of intellectual maturity, a card of clear communication. I think of all the court cards as kind of mini aces, because each of the characters within that card have one of whatever the suit is. In this case, it's the King of Swords. You'll notice he actually doesn't have a sword. He has pen. I said the pen is always mightier than the sword. I think Shakespeare said that. And there is a teeny tiny little sword up with the angel up in the corner there. However, all of the air signs, all of the swords rather, do speak of communication, intellectualism. All of the swords have something to do with that energy of learning and giving communication and giving knowledge to a group or another people or learning from it. It's about life lessons. That's what they're all about. And this is the top of that suit. He, again, not just he. This isn't a gendered reading. It's masculine energy. It's tougher energy. It's more assertive energy. It's traditionally masculine, but doesn't, like I said, it's not a gendered reading. It's just a little bit more of that assertive, possibly aggressive energy. But it also is companioned with that sword air intellectualism. These are often individuals who are very well educated. These are individuals who are, and maybe not formally educated, just these can be the streetwise people as well. So it can be that, if you'll pardon the pun, double-edged sword. Little streetwise and book smart. So if you have to stand in this energy, this is the energy that's at the base of the reading. This is the foundation, and this is the crown. So you have the capacity to be both ends of the reading. So you have the strength and the courage and the know-how to stand on your own, but you also have that communication and communicative energy to say, these are my plans. This is what I want to move forward into, because I see that I can do good in my community. I can see that I can build upon this. I had other ventures that were not fulfilling, and I want to move forward and plan for the future, if that makes sense. Immediate future, we have the Ace of Swords. Another reminder, whatever you do in May, Aries, communicate clearly. This is the full-on, in-your-face Ace of Swords. It is a card of, obviously, clear communication. It represents the air signs, our Geminis, our Libras, and I'm missing one, and it's escaping me. Libras, and Aquarius. I had to look it up. Aquarians. Um, some of my favorite people are Aquarians. They take this card in a very different direction. The Librans and the Geminis tend to be very analytical, very clinical. The Aquarians, however, I'm going to talk a minute about Aquarians, and I don't know who needs to know this or who has an Aquarius. Uh, maybe you have an Aquarian. My light just fell. I apologize for that. Perhaps you have a strong Aquarian energy in your chart. They take that intellectualism that the Geminis and the Libras have in another direction. They use it creatively. If you've ever watched a stand-up comic and just sat there and laughed, those are the people that are really, really smart. If you can really be quick and sharp and funny and make people think and make people laugh and get your point across, those are often the most intelligent people. Think like somebody like Robin Williams, as bright as he was. Robert Downey Jr. is another really great example of quick people, sharp people who communicate clearly, and you might not even hear their message until it sinks in a little bit later. That's Aquarian energy. So if you have that or have that in your chart, use it. Use it to your advantage. Use the fire, use the air. We have both here. If you have the opportunity to use all of those resources, definitely use them, Aries. Influence here in the corner. We have internal influence, 5 of Swords, ill-gotten gains. It is a card, more sword energy. We have a lot of sword energy, a lot of communication energy, a lot of air energy. But this is, I don't want to say negative energy. It's energy that was used not for the betterment of the community. It's really used very selfishly. It's more than defeat. It's almost like humiliation. You can kind of look at the people turning their back on this character. You can be gracious in winning, and you can be graceful in defeat. No one's being either of those in this card. This is a card of complete annihilation. And even if you've won, what have you won and at what cost? So that's this energy. That's actually the internal energy. That's the energy that you are bringing into this month. So perhaps a little bit of self-disappointment. I don't want to say regret, because I don't want anyone to regret anything. I want you to see things that didn't turn out the way you had anticipated. I want you to see them as learning experiences. You didn't lose, you learned. And that energy is brought to you with the external influence of something more fulfilling. Page of Cups, like we were just talking about. Here, that 4 of Cups energy with the handout from the universe. Again, he's a court card. It's younger energy. It's perhaps a bit more on the surprise side, because he has this little angel popping out of the cup. He's not supposed to be in that cup. Something new on the horizon that tugs at those heartstrings, be it a person, be it a job, be it a pet project, be it something. And I think it has to build with this community. Again, this literally building on the community that hopefully resonates with somebody. That if you're trying to build a legacy for yourself, if you're trying to build something for the future, it's coming quickly, and it probably is going to come in the early spring. Hopes and fears, 10 of Pentacles. Again, we were building a legacy. The generational wealth. This is a card of that healthy, financially healthy, abundant family. It's earth energy. It's the first one we've seen so far. We do have all of the suits represented, because obviously you guys are the fire sign here out of this card. But this is the first time we've seen actual foundations, something that is substantial. So that's fantastic. Who doesn't want financial wealth and a legacy and something to pass on to the next generation, especially if you're interested in building this community of what it is. It could be a family, it could be a business, it could be a family business. Overall outcome, temperance, divine timing. The second of the major arcanas. It's interesting that we kind of started with a major arcana, and now we have ended with another one. Divine timing. What will be, will be. You just have to have your patience. Be mindful, trying to keep to your meditations, trying to keep with your self-care regimen, try to keep with your manifestation. What will be, will be. What is for you will not pass you by. Just have to have the faith, and that will manifest. As your overall theme, Three of Wands, optimism. If that is your key, and again, it's you standing in this fiery, sparky energy, optimism, looking out upon the brand new world that you are building. I will leave it there, Aries, and I will see you next time. Bye, family.